Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Ian and I'll be your host for tonight. Today we're going to be talking about Jimmy Fallon and his success and sort of the community he's built on YouTube. So I'm going to bring out our first guest today. He's going to give you a brief introduction into Jimmy Fallon's career and then leading to his success on YouTube. So yeah, without any further introduction, here's Pablo.
How's it going?
Yeah, how are you?
Good.
Thank you. I'm really happy to be here today. So Jimmy Fallon was born in Brooklyn and was raised in Saugerties, New York. From a young age, he had an interest in comedy, and in high school developed an obsession with the show Saturday Night Live. However, he did end up dropping out a semester early in order to move to Los Angeles and pursue a full-time career in comedy.
So what were Jimmy Fallon's goals and aspirations upon moving out to LA?
So as I previously said, Jimmy Fallon moved out to LA in pursuit of a full-time comedic career. But really his sole objective of this time was to go on to gain a spot on the show that he was obsessed with in high school, which was Saturday Night Live.
So when did Jimmy Fallon's break on SNL finally happen for him, and how did that go when he got there?
So Jimmy Fallon's break on SNL occurred in 1998, a year after his first unsuccessful audition. He showed up to the audition and blew the producers away, and originally signed on for 3 seasons, and then stayed an additional 3 after he was given control of the Weekend Update portion of the show, which mixed news stories with comedy, which is something that we see now as a host of The Tonight Show. And in between 2004 and 2009, he began his acting career, and he starred in 4 different movies. Unfortunately, this part of Jimmy Fallon's career didn't go as planned, as fans and critics seemed to like him more on television than they did on the big screen.
So how did Jimmy Fallon rebound from an unsuccessful acting career?
It was difficult at first, but Jimmy Fallon was trusted in 2009 to replace Conan O'Brien on the Late Night Show. And the Late Night Show with Jimmy Fallon initially received some mixed reviews, but the Late Night Show provided a platform for Jimmy Fallon to show his uniqueness as a host. Instead of focusing strictly on interviews, he did really well of incorporating sketches, musical impressions and general impressions, and dances with celebrities, which was something not really seen, which was not common on the late night scene. Then his big break came in 2014 after a few successful years on the Late Night Show. Jimmy Fallon was trusted to permanently replace Jay Leno on The Tonight Show. This was after Jay Leno had decided to retire for a second time. And the show, as it is now, has received incredible reviews by both fans and critics. And another big platform that has helped progress his popularity has been YouTube. A lot of these clips now are on YouTube and garner tens of millions of views. And YouTube has been an incredible platform which has helped Jimmy Fallon reach a wider audience that perhaps can't stay up late at night to watch all his shows.
Thank you, Pablo, for that introduction into Fallon's life.
Of course, no problem.
Well, as we were talking about, YouTube quickly became a large platform for Fallon when he was at Late Night, and then when he's at The Tonight Show now. He had those sketches and games with his celebrity guests. And feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that his success, or part of his success, is due to the fact that he was so well received on YouTube, and that's what carried him from Late Night to The Tonight Show. And YouTube doesn't require viewers to have cable television or to stay up late to watch his show, so that really opened up his fan base.
Yeah, and I'd also like to mention that most of Jimmy Fallon's skits are very family friendly as well.
Yeah, of course. I mean, his videos can be shared among anyone, including families. Plus, by having celebrity guests that span this wide range of all genres, he really opens up his audience that way too, because even if you're not initially interested in Fallon himself, you might watch the YouTube video to see your favorite celebrity. Transitioning more to Fallon's success on YouTube, we're going to bring out our next guest. So, introducing Johnny Chung.
Hey guys, how you doing, Paul?
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, of course.
I really appreciate it. So today I really wanted to bring up Jimmy Fallon's talent as a performer, as a comedian, and most importantly, a talk show host. And he really owes a large portion of his success due to being a hard worker, which I think is very respectable, especially in this day and age. Fallon runs around on stage, does lip sync battles, sings, dances, brings on different comedians, other celebrities, and it's really interesting to me. So you, as well as I, aren't able to stay up late as very well like you all may be, and we're not able to see all the funny skits and dances and lip sync battles that he hosts on the show. So he puts these videos on the segments on YouTube, and all like his viewers, the people that find him funny, his subscribers, are able to see like all the funny things that he does on the show in a short amount of time because he makes the videos shorter. And nowadays, people don't have the attention spans like they used to due to technology and other distractions that we have. We're always buzzing, and he's able to captivate many viewers and is able to allow them to see these skits in a short amount of time, like I just said. So, many YouTubers and late night talk show hosts such as Conan and James Corden and famous Lois 32, of course, are very famous for their personalities, and I think that Jimmy Fallon has a very intriguing and charming personality that I think most of his viewers enjoy. I think they enjoy watching the show and how he talks to the celebrities and his guests and how he engages them and brings them up on stage, which I personally like because if I were to go to a talk show host, I would love to be included in a lip sync battle with Kanye West. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
So I think Jimmy Fallon's just a likable guy and he caters to everyone. And most importantly, he praises his guests and incorporates them. I think that's a huge part of why he's successful.
To end our show today, I'm just gonna ask a few questions to our two guests here, and that'll kick us off. So, yeah, Pablo, starting out with you. I just want to ask, do you think that Jimmy Fallon would currently be the host of The Tonight Show if it wasn't for his success on YouTube?
Well, I think that answer is twofold. I think having his success on YouTube has allowed his show to stay afloat. Not that it wasn't doing well or that it was sinking, but that the producers at NBC see the popularity that he has on YouTube with his audience and with his fans and how videos have garnered tens of millions of views, as I previously said. And this has helped him keep his job. Now, I feel like in Hollywood, there's a lot of politics and stuff that us audience members can't control and don't know about, stuff that goes on behind the scenes with producers, the crew, and with the host Jimmy Fallon himself. So I think that YouTube has definitely allowed The Tonight Show to continue running and run successfully. And if anything were to change, it would be something that we would have no control over and would be made by some executive producers up from the show.
All right, Johnny Chum, I'll bring the next question to you and ask. So Fallon doesn't really bring many hard political opinions to his show or to his videos. Do you think this neutrality has helped him gain popularity here?
Absolutely. I think he really appeals to everyone. He's not a conservative, he's not more liberal. But I think he's really safe for guests to talk to in his opening interviews. And I think allowing them to become more comfortable on the show, he can include them and have them be excited about doing a skit, a dance, or even a lip sync battle, which is just hilarious.
All right, last question that I wanted to ask, and this is sort of for both of you if you want to put input in. Jimmy Fallon has over 12 million subscribers on YouTube. And so do you think that this audience, his average audience, is fixed, or do you think they sort of come and go with different videos?
I'd say most likely they come and go. I guess would be that he has some viewers that actively watch his channel, of course. But plenty of viewers specifically watch his videos with certain celebrities and their favorite celebrities. I know I've done that before.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with John here in that, and this is going back to something that John said earlier, but that we have to go talk about his neutrality and how that caters to everyone, but then at the same time, his neutrality is also quite limiting in that he can only target specific sections of his audience at a time. He can't focus on every single audience member.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thanks so much, both of you, for coming on the show. It's been great to have you. And with that, thank you to the audience as well for tuning in. So yeah, see you all later. At a very young age, he had an interest in comedy.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
I like this dynamic. Let's go, baby. Woo!
Let's go.
There we go. Dude, no, I like that. Can I?
Yeah, we can cut it.
I wanted to just keep talking.
No,
dude,
it's fine.
we actually weren't even gonna go that far, dude.
Whenever you're ready, man. That's okay. Just relax.
Alright.
I looked at you. I knew the thing never look at you. I don't know, dude. I got the giggles every time. I should probably be voted off the couch.
Late night talk show host.
Just ignore him.
Just because. Have to restart.
No.
I honestly think you should like kick me off the couch or something like that. Or almost make me laughing.
Quit.
Professional actor. Been doing this for like a couple hours. Dude, my screen went dark. I was like,
I get to see.
Stop it, black bubble. Dude.